Hi everyone, I'm back again with another layout. This time I'm using a Felicity Jane Studio sketch that they posted on Instagram a few days ago, or last week. I did this layout on September the 12th, and so I'm just trying to narrate as I'm uploading this. I used the Pebbles Lakeside paper stack, and I'm trying to back the picture of my son trying to fist bump our cat with these papers because I want to use up this. I want to use up my stash. I'm on a spending freeze, not a voluntary one, but it it is what it is, and I have more than enough supplies to get to scrapbooking, and more than enough pictures to scrapbook right now, and so I'm gonna make do with what I have. I couldn't fit this into the trimmer corner to corner diagonally, so I used a ruler and I'm cutting it up with some Fisker scissors. And yeah, the sketch was pretty easy to follow, and that seemed good enough for me because I wanted to get to do something creative and I didn't have enough time, and so this was a perfect solution. Sometimes when you're in a bind or you're in a creative mojo slump, you can use a sketch, especially one that's fairly easy so you don't have to think about what you're doing and just kind of follow the instructions and have creative license to alter whatever parts you like and or whatever parts you don't like, actually. I used a Fiskar's punch to punch out the hexagons, and that is an Epiphany Crafts punch to get a smaller hexagon. And usually you put a like a dimensional clear epoxy over it, but I don't have those, so I didn't use them like that. I did the picture is actually of my son fist bumping our cat, and then soon after he fist bumped him, he went out. The cat reached out with his mouth and bit him, and I don't think he caught him like full on bite, but just the fact that he tried to scared my son, and he ended up crying after this photo. But I caught the moment before, and that was a pretty cute picture, so I went ahead and did it. I'm using the, excuse my head there, I am using the Fisker's punch from Jenny Bolin when she was still in business, or her company, whatever, and I used the punch on both sides of the edge, so I cut to make it look like a ticket, and I edged all of the papers with a London Fog Memento ink, and I'm using that because it says on the sketch to use it over the top of the triangles, so I'm punching that out here. And I also used I don't know if you can see it, I tried to use the large Fisker's hexagon punch that's 2 inches, it's the extra large size, and I partially cut mine, but since my Fisker's punch is broken, I wasn't able to fully get a complete cut and a clean complete cut, so I have to notify Fisker's about that and see if I can get sent another punch, because my handle broke like the first time I tried to use it, and I think they have like a lifetime warranty on their punches. Anywho, here I am gluing the large pieces of triangle with my ATG, which I totally love. And for anybody that's new to scrapbooking, if you use a 60% off coupon at Joann's, you get a really good value for that. And I try to use a coupon whenever they go on sale for the tapes. My ticket edge broke here, so I'm re-gluing it into one full piece across the top, and I'm using the what is this called? The Tombow Multi-Mono Liquid Glue. That is a mouthful. Why can't they make small, like, Tombow Simple Glue? Like, just one simple word for it would be good. Anyway, I'm using the liquid glue for that. Here I am inking the edges of the paper again, and I'm adding this photo just so that it doesn't look like it's just hanging out by itself. And I'm inking it once again. I'm using one of those daubers from Tim Holtz. And I use marquee stickers and some Target mini letters, which I totally loved, and I grabbed at the dollar spot. I must have grabbed like 8 sheets of those when they were on sale because they are very versatile to me. And those mini letters are always good for long titles like the one I wrote down. Mine was that awkward moment when you fist bump the cat and he bites you. And so I do all that towards the end of the video, but since this video is gonna go super short, I sped it up about 8 times each of the clips. In real time, this layout took me about an hour and a half to do. I'm a very slow scrapper. I wish I scrapped it this fast. I get a lot more done. I also tried to put down these wood veneers, which are also from the Pebbles Lakeside collection, but I ended up not using any of them, and I actually also tried to use some wood veneer stars from the mini wood veneer stars were from Studio Calico, but I didn't end up using them anyway. I did pick up a family wood veneer that's up at the top left of the corner, and I put that up on the top right hand corner where the 2 hexagons are at. And I put down the word memories with the small letters underneath that wood veneer. So it says family memories on the top right hand corner. Here I'm already adhering the hexagons because I decided that I liked the placements of them, and I was looking to see if I wanted to embellish any further with paper behind my picture, I'm assuming. I'm not too sure. And then here's where I lay down the fist bump part of my title with these stickers. The name of the font is Marquise, and I don't know what color they are because I cut the top part off of those stickers pack, and so I apologize for that. But I got them at Tuesday morning, like a long time ago. A few years ago, not a long time ago. Anyway, I'm gluing these down, and then I put down the title also. I used some flower embellishments and a heart and a couple of heart embellishments that don't come on until the end because I put those on after I had finished filming. So when you see the end picture, if you stay through to the end, you'll see that it has a couple of chipboard stickers that I used from the 6x12 sheet from Simple Stories, the Life and Color collection. And I used the red heart and a yellow heart and a few flower embellishments. That camera paperclip is from my stash. It's probably from Marshall's or TJ Maxx, because I'm not going to pay $5 for paper clips. Those were about $2 for the pack. I decided that I didn't want to leave the photograph floating, so I used these little chevrons from the Dear Lizzie collection packs, and I just feel like it helped it anchor it. I tried to use that hexagon, and that didn't end up working, so I'd remove it. And here I find some small chipboard hexies from a Dear Lizzie stickers pack, and I end up using those. And here's my son wanting to grab stuff. He makes a cameo. I didn't even notice that. Here I am trying to put the title down with these Target mini letter stickers. And so the title, like I said, reads, "That awkward moment when you fist bump the cat and he bites you." So that's what I ended up putting down. And this takes a couple of seconds. But we're nearing the end of the video, and I have a few more other videos lined up. So thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned to the end so you can see the finished product of the layout. I guess, I don't know if I put this up on Instagram, but I think I'm going to, and hashtag it with they have a hashtag for the Felicity Jane, but I don't know if I should because I'm not using a Felicity Jane packet. You know what I'm trying to say? One of those monthly subscription things. I think that's what they want you to use along with the sketch and then hashtag it. Anyway, I digress. It was a fairly simple sketch to follow, and so that's always good when you have no creative juices flowing, or your mojo is low, or you want to do something but you don't want to think about it. It's great to follow a sketch. So anyway, here's the end of the title. And I'm just using the ruler so that it doesn't come out too wonky. And I place those down. And I also set down the date in letter stickers, and I also stamped the date above it, and I stamped it wrong, so I used the scratch piece of paper to get the right month on there stamped, because I stamped August, but it really was October. So here I glue the wood veneer in family, and then I write down memories with the small letter stickers. Stay tuned to the end to see the final finishing touches that I add after I stop filming, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.